Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve.
Probably my favorite one, last one.
The last two have been so phenomenal. It's really just been because of how much information we've gotten about specific people that we've been wondering about. And even people that we didn't know about.
And they are creating more questions, but
nothing crazy.
The pace that they're answering them at is, like, I'm okay with it then.
Yep. And I don't want to jinx it because I feel like if we do, like, we won't get any more answers for the next 20 episodes.
Plus, like, new questions are, like, good because it gives you time to think on them. As we're, like, questions that have been lingering, like his dad for a while, and then now we find out that he's been eaten by Aaron.
Yeah.
Which is fucking ridiculous still, I think.
After he ate Reese's kids. A kid and murdered the rest of the family.
I'm starting to think, I think you said it last one, but I think his dad is going to end up being the right one. Obviously, he went, like, a bit far, but at the same time, it's like...
Like, did he? They're all Titans that can control everybody's mind.
But at the same time, it's like, all right, like, I could see the argument of being like, all right, well, Historia is clearly a nice person. Like, she wouldn't... I don't think she would use it to hurt people. So it's like, we're willing to kill her, too, just because of who her name is?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that's ultimately going to end up being a big part, like a big thing going forward. Like, can Historia be Krista more? Let's say, be like Krista and be able to like rule at the same time with, and can they all trust her? I don't know.
I still don't really understand why Rod wouldn't be the king, but
because they call him, like Kenny would call him the king.
He's clearly the king.
Yeah, I don't really get it. Why? Like, maybe she's just, like, they're protecting, like, because she's, like, a princess, like, essentially.
Maybe.
Like, she will take over.
Rod will
because he has
no
other. Well, he has no other kids. Don't forget.
I know. That we know of.
It's like Rod's definitely a piece of shit because think about it. The only reason he went back to get Historia was because
the rest of his
family got
dead.
killed. It's like other than that, before that, he didn't give a shit about her.
Not even a little.
He's got to be a piece of shit.
Yeah, we already know he is.
I think he's like fabricating the story a little bit as to what happened.
That's the only thing is they do that to you in the show. Like, I like kind of just like trust the people, but like they're clearly lying sacks of shit.
Yeah.
So
like I feel like part of his story is true. Like maybe Aaron's dad did do that, but like there's more behind it that he's not.
Aaron's dad definitely did that. Fiona looked. That was her name, right? Fiona.
No, it was like
Freda.
Freda, yeah.
Freda looked very similar to how Aaron looks when he's full Titan. And Aaron didn't look like that when he transformed the first time and ate his dad.
That also answered our question, why did nothing happen when he got... Well, I guess it's not really. Like, why didn't that Titan then that ate him when he was in the Scouts, why did that not... make that Titan intelligent?
I think because it ate him whole and like didn't kill him yet. I think if his like stomach had absorbed him or whatever, because he burst out before. Like remember he was just like hanging out in the stomach fluid.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's either that or there's something to just whatever power he has, And it's like, where did all this come from? I feel like that might actually be that's part of also what's in the basement, like just like we've been saying for a long time, like just. What really happened?
Who the dad was, what he's been up to, like all that stuff. Because now we know.
It's like the true family history,
Right.
Where does he come from?
Yeah.
Was he on Reiner's side? Was he his own side? Like, I don't
right.
understand.
Exactly.
Did he know? Now it makes sense why he was probably interested in Mikasa, like.
Because she's an Ackerman.
Yeah, he knew. Obviously, he knew.
Mm-hmm.
I still would like. There still is like more information I would like to know, like about that specifically.
What, the Ackermans?
Well, no, like just Aaron's dad in general. Like I don't want that to be like the end.
I doubt it will. I doubt it will. That basement's gonna be 90% the dad information. I guarantee it.
And don't forget to remember what the dad said to him as he was giving him the injection. He said, "Everything, something along the lines of everything you need to know
is in the basement.
Or." That's the most, like, he essentially said it's the most important thing.
Yeah.
And that will change that'll change everything.
Mm-hmm.
Which that's what doesn't make sense to me. Like, what could be down there that would change everything? That's what I don't really...
Yeah, that I don't know either.
That's where I run into a roadblock. Let's watch it.
Let's do it.
If you guys want to watch the next episode early, go check out our Patreon. We have that there as well as full length. It's still not my favorite, but it's starting to get a little catchy for me. I don't know why.
I heard a lot of people, or read a lot of like people in the comments saying like, at the end of like season 4, you'll appreciate, or like whatever, like start of season 4, you'll appreciate season 3.
I'm sure it's
the best one.
It's all what is going on here, you know, with the
Right.
characters. Like once you know everything that happens, once you go back and you watch this intro, you're probably like, oh, this is what they're trying to tell us.
おかしな話に聞こえるだろうが、フリーダはまだ死んでいないんだ。
Oh, maybe he's gonna turn her into a Titan here. Or maybe he wants Historia to eat Eren.
Oh.
Smart.
Very.
Oh, you're dead.
Right behind you, pal.
Night, night, buddy. Gene's remembering.
Yeah, just get it up from behind, because then they can't shoot you.
Oh, boy.
They're still killing him, like, in the back of the neck.
Yeah, that is true. Oh! Sasha? I'm glad nobody has any more qualms about having to murder.
No.
The hell's with that? Yep.
Just flying.
We just killed 3 in a row within like 5 seconds. Oh. Got her hair, did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh shit. That oil?
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, we got him. Damn it. Ah, crap.
今から約100年前、
Yes.
ある巨人の
Was made by
力で
Titan.
作られた。フリーダが持っていたものは巨人の力だけではない。この世界の成り立ちとその経緯のすべてを知っていたのだ。
Yeah, it's like a ritual where they, like the uncle's okay with it, like he's passing it down.
Maybe.
弟や娘になすりつけるようなクズ、それがおめえの父親だ。
You're like, why didn't he do it?
Right.
私が巨人になるわけにはいかないんだ。他のものを。
Yeah, maybe there's a reason why he can't.
お互いが巨人になって殺し合う。
Yeah, we'll give him a fair
一
chance.
人が勝てば平和が訪れる。
親父が5年前にここでこんなことをしなければ、お前の姉ちゃんが全て何とかしてくれる
I
は
didn't
ずだ
think
っ
about
たん
that
だろ
part
う。
of it.
俺を食って人類を救ってくれ。
Gotta be another way.
She's not gonna do it.
No.
どうしてレイスケは100年も
Why
の
did they
間
never end it?
巨人を駆逐して人類を解放してあげなかったの？
Yeah, answer that, Rod.
この壁の世界を作った初代レイスの方が巨人に支配される世界を望んだからだ。初代王はそれこそが真の平和だと信じている。
Jesus.
それを何と呼ぶかわかるか。神だ。我々はそれを神と呼ぶ。
Yes. Thank you. So happy she didn't do it. Yes. I think Kenny will join their side eventually.
巨人を駆逐するって誰がそんな面倒なことするもんか。むしろ人類なんて嫌いだ。
Yeah, really.
巨人に滅ぼされたらいいんだ。
Oh shit. Oh baby.
He looks like he's turning into a huge one.
I was just gonna say that. Oh.
All right.
I gotta
Hold
reprocess
on.
everything
Yeah,
in my head.
Me too.
What happened?
Me too.
I feel like that whole episode was all in that cave. Right?
Yeah.
I think.
Yep. Because the whole fight took place in like the first half of the cave, and then they're in the next half.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest with you. I'm starting to like Kenny.
He's coming around.
All right.
I hope Hanji's okay. I'm sure she's just banged up. I hope. I don't think they would just, like next
I hope
episode
that-
she'll be
yeah, I
like
hope she's not dead.
she'll be like in a medical bed or
I
something.
hope
You know?
so. She's tough. So. All right. So the first King Reese.
Yeah, I want to talk about that.
He's the first Titan, right?
I don't think that's what they said. They didn't. Well, at least they didn't explicitly say it. They just said that he was the first Reese that was the first happened to be.
But he created the walls.
Yes, that's for sure.
That was that one Titan created the walls and created that cave.
It's something this Reese family started. I think is
Right.
what you're trying to say, and I agree.
Right.
Because and I can't tell. Historia kind of confuses me because, like, at one end she's like, I feel like I don't know what she can do. I don't really understand the whole like. What can she do to rid them with the power? Like, what does that power entail?
There's obviously something they can turn into Titan and control all, like Aaron's doing.
And just kill them all.
And can mind control them all, right? And
But
they
they
can kill
all-
themselves.
He also, I don't even think Historia, at least Aaron and Historia, I don't know if any of them know that there's people in every single one. Do they know that?
I think so.
I think Armin mentioned that a couple episodes
so.
ago.
They know that they became Titans like that. So,
Oh yeah, obviously, because they're like, oh, if a non-intelligent one eats a...
right. And he knows that she wants him that she's gonna eat him.
I think it's whatever this king, because like she said, why has nobody tried to fix this?
Right.
It's some
I
like...
think he's got ulterior, like.
I think it's
well,
exactly
like you
what
said,
she
he's
said.
got a God complex. He wants to be God.
Or at least be like, yeah, the whole family. It's like this tradition, like this is... it's so ingrained in their heads that this is the only way to like keep humanity alive and safe. When in reality, it's like, no.
Well, he said the first king that they needed to be protected by the Titans. That they needed, like that's how humanity can survive.
What?
Being like having the Titans rule and like
Which is the dumbest
being
thing
in
I ever...
power.
From, like, in danger from what,
Well, who the fuck? If anybody came to invade, like, who could possibly take you over?
Well, who the hell's going to come in? Yeah, but then you're putting yourself in so much more damage with that point. It has to be a controlled thing, which I get. That's what he's probably trying. That's what he means. Like, as long as we have this power to do this, nobody can ever stop.
Can stop everything.
I think it's a
but
part
like
of
then
that.
yeah, because he said he wanted to eliminate all. You think that's fake? Is what you're saying?
What?
About eliminating all the Titans? Like that's not true.
Yeah,
That's not what he wants to do, right? 'Cause
I don't
otherwise they
think
would have done
so.
it.
I can't figure him out. Still.
And then, like, you think that's true that only Reese blood can like activate the full extent of that power? Or do you think Aaron will find out a way?
Yeah, is there no way to like take some of his spinal fluid and like inject it into Historia?
Could be.
But now, like, from what she's saying, I feel like she's going to go on this thing now where she's just going to be like... She's not going to do anything bad. I think she's just going to either disappear or be, like, one of those things where she's like, I don't want to be involved in this. Like, just keep me... I'm dangerous. Keep me away.
Yeah, what is she dangerous from? I guess because she can erase memories and...
And just the fact that everyone wants, like, to use her. She probably just wants to get away.
Right.
That's why I kept showing you her, tell her, like, live your own life,
Yeah, I don't know, man. We were right, though. This was a full Aaron Reese episode.
Now I want that damn Reiner episode.
I know.
I want to know what...
I got a feeling we're pretty close to that.
I hope.
Because, like, I wonder even if they're going to be... If, like, they're going to come back to still try to get Aaron. But this time Aaron will go with them.
Yeah, like, why do they want... Like...
Or, now that these people aren't ruling the capital anymore... They could come in and just kind of plead their case to Erwin.
Who?
Reiner's side.
Well, I think there's going to end up being more to it that they wouldn't.
Well, it doesn't have to be Reiner and them, but
I know.
their side could come in.
Yeah, but they would just arrest him on the spot, probably.
Maybe.
I don't think that's going to happen, though.
You never know. Because they, like, Erwin knows how corrupt everything was just as much as they would. Like,
what I don't understand, though, is, like, Reiner keeps saying, we want to retake our homeland. So either, like we've said before, either he's very old, or... And then, like, since he's not a part... Like, his no one in his group's a Reese family member, as far as we know. And how did they just steal that Titan ability? Like, were the Reeses the first ones to be Titans?
I think so.
Did they create that power?
Yeah, I'm not
or, like,
sure.
where did that come from?
That I don't know.
I hope they answer that by the end of the show.
It's crazy that only Frida retained the knowledge of what happened prior to the Titans.
And it's not like...
Because it was that one Titan made the walls and then erased the memories of everybody on the planet, right? So nobody knows what happened 100 years prior?
What it seems
except for Frida and whoever else, except for the bloodlines that, like, she couldn't do it to. They're the ones that are aware of everything that happened prior to the 100 years.
And that's got to be what's in the basement.
It has to be.
Like the real history.
It's even possible that Eren might be one of the bloodlines, you know? Probably not, because
I just want to
he
know
said
why
he stole it, but how did he get to be that?
Did the dad simply kill them all out of just feeling like this is the only way to stop them to kill them all?
I really think that he's the good one, that Reese was the bad one, and he was using Frida as, like, a weapon.
I definitely think
And
Reese is a bad one,
and
but
Jaeger thought he was saving humanity.
yeah, because that, like, it goes back to exactly what Historia said. It's like there's no part of Reese's story that could be good, because why has nobody done anything?
It's been 100 years.
Because I think they all desperately believe that this is the way to keep
the peace or whatever.
And like you said, a power play thing. Like, they like to have the power.
Right.
And it's weird how it's not like a blood passed down thing. Like, you actually have to eat them. You know, like...
Yeah.
So it could bounce, like... Like, Historia could, like, obviously doesn't just have it, you know?
Mm-mm. No, he had to give it to her. And now he's just become one that looks so goddamn gigantic.
That's what it seems like. And then, like...
And I wonder why he said he couldn't turn into one.
Yeah. I don't know what that was about.
Mm-mm.
I kind of believed him. Like, there was a reason.
Kenny even believed him, too.
There was, like, this was, like, a last-ditch effort that he drank that shit, licked it off the floor.
Yeah, because otherwise he was going to lose all, like, ultimately, like, his daughter. She, like, that was her spinal fluid. So all the knowledge that she retained would be passed on.
But why couldn't he do it, though?
Right.
Obviously, he can if he's doing it.
Yeah, he can transform, but there was a reason he didn't want to. It was some other kind of plan, you know?
I feel like if Historia... She's, like, perfect to be in power with that power, because I feel like once she gets her head clear, like, she'll realize, like, oh, I know what I need to do. Obviously, it's not going to play out that way. And I think Eren's going to end up being more special than...
Even Reese thinks.
I feel like he's going to be able to actually do something. Like, maybe, like, Eren's dad did know something else.
Right.
Like, how to combat this. Like, Eren maybe can do it, and Reese doesn't know that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
As far as he's aware, only the Reeses can do it. But maybe that's part of what's in the basement. Like,
true.
You can do it,
right.
too.
How to untap the full potential of
that's why they wiped
whatever
everyone's
power he has.
Yeah, because why would they wipe everyone? Why would the first king wipe everyone's memory like that?
It wasn't the first king. It was that first Titan when it built, like, the walls.
Oh, that giant one, yeah.
The first Reese Titan.
So they said that first Titan built the walls?
It created the walls. It created them with the Titans, and it created that cavern that they were in, and it erased the memories of everybody on the planet. I believe that's what they said.
So weird. And I feel like that makes it seem like that happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because he said it...
The 100 years, like when the walls went up.
Okay.
It's been 100 years.
But then that brings up the question, A, did that Titan just build that wall, like all the walls, just to get all the humans in there, purposely making it seem like she's the savior, but in reality she's the one that started it?
Could be.
To control everyone?
Could be. That could be that god.
On the surface, that's what it seems like.
Which turns them into that god figure.
And this is just something that keeps getting passed down, and like
That's what he said, and it's passed down. It's been passed down for 100 years.
Well, what was going on before that?
I don't know.
That still doesn't explain like.
Reiner and them.
Well, that plus where did the first Titan like? How was the first Titan created?
Right. That we still don't know.
I think, like I said last time, I think that's the ultimate question.
I think so too.
Or at least one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But, anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.